Book of Heaven, Volume 12, January 9th, 1920. Each created thing holds out the love of God to man. I was praying, and with my thought, I was fusing myself in the eternal volition, and bringing myself before the Supreme Majesty. I was saying, Eternal Majesty, I come to your feet in the name of the whole human family, from the first to the last man of the future generations, to adore you profoundly. At your most holy feet, I want to seal the adorations of all. I come to recognize you in the name of all as creator and absolute ruler of everything. I come to love you for all and for each one. I come to requite you in love for all, for each created thing, inside of which you place so much love that the creature will never find enough love to repay you in love. But in your will I find this love, and wanting that my love, as the other acts, be complete, full, and for all, I have come into your will, where everything is immense and eternal, and where I find love to be able to love you for all. So, I love you for each star you have created. I love you for as many drops of light and intensity of heat as you have placed in the sun. But who can say all that my poor mind was saying? I would be too long, therefore I stop here. Now, while I was doing this, a thought told me, how is it, and in what way did our Lord place rivers of love toward the creature in each created thing? And a light answered my thought.
Indeed, my daughter, my love poured out in torrents toward the creature in each created thing. I told you somewhere else, I confirm to you now, that as my uncreated love created the sun, it placed in it oceans of love. And in each drop of light that was to inundate the eye, the step, the hand, and everything of the creature, my love ran within it, and almost pounding sweetly upon the eye, the hand, the step, the mouth, it gives her my eternal kiss, and it holds out my love to her. Together with the light runs the heat, and pounding on her a little more strongly, almost impatient for the love of the creature, to the point of pelting her, I repeat to her, more strongly, my eternal, I love you. And if the sun with its light and heat fecundates the plants, it is my love that runs for the nourishment of man. And if I extended a heaven above man's head, studding it with stars, it was my love that, wanting to delight man's eye, also at night, spoke to him my I love you in each sparkling of star. So, each created thing holds out my love to man, and if it were not so, creation would have no purpose, and I do nothing without purpose. Everything was made for man, but man does not recognize it, and he has turned into sorrow for me. Therefore, my daughter, if you want to soothe my sorrow, come often into my will, and in the name of all, give me adoration, love, gratitude, and thanksgiving for all.
Thank you for being a part of our community here at Divine Will app. If you enjoy listening to Jesus's lessons on how to live in the divine will, please give this video a thumbs up. Your likes help us reach more souls yearning to live in the kingdom of the divine will. We'd love to hear your thoughts and reflections, so drop a comment below. Your insights not only enrich our community, but also inspire others on their spiritual journey. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By joining us, you're helping to spread the news of the kingdom of the divine will, so that together we can bring His kingdom to reign on earth as it is in heaven. In the divine will, always.